What if I told you that some victories don't come easy, and the greatest ones are often the hardest to win? The defeat of the northern kings in Joshua's time wasn't just a military conquest, it was a profound shift in power. It was a victory that spanned years, tested Israel's faith, and required a strategy that might seem counterintuitive at first. But here's the secret: it's the process, not just the result, that leads to true triumph. And what if the same can be said for your life today? What if the battles you face right now are the very things that will lead to your ultimate victory? You might be surprised by the parallels between Joshua's conquest of the northern kings and the struggles you're dealing with right now. Stick around, and you might just uncover the hidden power in your own journey. Then, let's read the chapter together. These are the kings of the land whom the Israelites had defeated and whose territory they took over east of the Jordan, from the Arnon Gorge to Mount Hermon, including all the eastern side of the Arabah. Sihon, king of the Amorites, who reigned in Heshbon. He ruled from Aroer on the rim of the Arnon Gorge, from the middle of the gorge, to the Jabbok River, which is the border of the Ammonites. This included half of Gilead. He also ruled over the eastern Arabah from the Sea of Galilee to the Sea of the Arabah, that is, the Dead Sea, to Beth Jeshemoth, and then southward below the slopes of Pisgah. And the territory of Og, king of Bashan, one of the last of the Rephates, who reigned in Ashtaroth and Edrei. He ruled over Mount Hermon, Salika, all of Bashan to the border of the people of Geshur and Makkah, and half of Gilead to the border of Sihon, king of Heshbon. Moses, the servant of the Lord, and the Israelites conquered them. And Moses, the servant of the Lord, gave their land to the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half-tribe of Manasseh to be their possession. Here is a list of the kings of the land that Joshua and the Israelites conquered on the west side of the Jordan, from Baal-Gad in the valley of Lebanon to Mount Halak, which rises towards Seir. Joshua gave their lands as an inheritance to the tribes of Israel according to their tribal divisions. The lands included the hill country, the western foothills, the Arabah, the mountain slopes, the wilderness, and the Negev. These were the lands of the Hittites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. These were the kings: the king of Jericho, 1, the king of Ai, near Bethel, 1, the king of Jerusalem, 1, the king of Hebron, 1, the king of Jarmuth, 1, the king of Lachish, 1, the king of Eglon, 1, the king of Gezer, 1, the king of Debir, 1, the king of Geder, 1, the king of Hormah, 1, the king of Arad, 1, the king of Libnah, 1, the king of Adullam, 1, the king of Makkedah, 1, the king of Bethel, 1, the king of Tappuah, 1, the king of Hepher, 1, the king of Aphek, 1, the king of Lasharon, 1, the king of Madon, 1, the king of Hazor, 1, the king of Shimron Meron, 1, the king of Akshaph, 1, the king of Tanakh, 1, the king of Megiddo, 1, the king of Kadesh, 1, the king of Jokneam and Carmel, 1, the king of Dor and Naphoth Dor, 1, the king of Goyim and Gilgal, 1, the king of Tirzah, 1. 31 kings in all. Let's say a quick prayer to thank the Lord for His mercy. God, thank you so much for the wisdom and understanding you've given us through this study. It's incredible to see how your word connects to our lives today. Please help us not just to know these truths, but to live them out every day. Guide us to apply what we've learned, to trust in your strategy, and to walk in the victories you've already secured for us. We need your strength to keep going when the journey gets tough. Thank you for being with us in every step. We trust you, Lord. Amen. Now that you've seen how Joshua's conquest parallels the struggles you face in your own life, it's time to ask yourself, what battles are you fighting today? Are you ready to embrace the process of victory, even if it means facing challenges head-on? The journey might not be easy, but remember, the greatest triumphs come when you keep pressing forward, learning from every setback, and trusting in the strategy that's laid out for you. So, what's your next move? How will you apply the lessons from Joshua's victory in your own life? Take a moment to reflect, then take action. If this story inspired you, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can continue learning how to conquer life's challenges with wisdom and strategy. Your victory is waiting. And, as always, don't forget to check the last video and learn more about the scriptures.